You do not see him up here. No more change now. Let him change. Let him go. Don't find him anymore. Let him go. I put all this effort into looking good and making him be like, wow, and seeing me. And I walk out of an elevator and he's walking in because he's constantly forgot. When you don't know what he's getting into. But I said it to her. Thank God. I thank the Lord. What do you have to say? And? No, I'm sorry.
I was late for the rehearsal because I was trying to accommodate all the friends. Not because I was trying to piss off Danny, but just because friends kept coming in, I had to make sure they were accommodating.
I'm not going to miss rehearsal if you don't say I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
It's disrespectful to everyone here at their time.
You're right. I'm sorry for being late to the
And being a little
tipsy. But there's a reason.
So we're going to really book a rehearsal. It's going to take 15 minutes, or we're just going to run it through twice and be done. The rehearsal was the best. This was a hurricane category 5. Walk out the same way. Yeah. Hopefully tomorrow will go much smoother because of the rehearsals like today. Amiga, don't talk like that. The morning of my wedding, and everyone's having a good time. I'm gonna start off with some love stuff and just relax. I think I'm more nervous to make sure that Brent's gonna be at the end of the aisle. He might run. I think today is gonna go smoothly. Brent is under very strict instructions today to arrive on time. On time meaning early. Early meaning an hour early.
Wow, perfect. The day has finally came. I'm so excited to marry Tammy. She's a firecracker all in one.
It's time to party!
Tammy's going to look amazing today. I'm just so excited to see how she looks. She said it's going to be a black dress, but I have no idea, to be honest with you, what it's going to look like.
Ready? Now they're like, oh crap. Oh my god. How do you think? Let's go. What do you guys think? It's perfect. This is a pure long look, so you can look at me. I feel so amazing. I feel like everything comes together.
Come on, man.
In this dress.
Turn the
I hope he loves it just as much as I do. I'm ready to get married.
Try for PK. He played this game. He slapped me. No.
Camila loves Brent's patience and unconditional love. Brent loves Camila's real honesty and how she always makes life more exciting. I will now ask you to exchange your wedding rings and ring. I, Camila, take you, Brent, to be my partner.
I'd like to be my partner.
Brent, you may now kiss your ring. The theme of Cammy and Brent's wedding is Alice Wonderland. It's absolutely magical. The wedding was beautiful. Everything was beautiful. No drama. For once. Everything is coming to fruition. Does that make sense? Like, I've loved this man for almost 40 years. It's like forever, and that's our little thing. I am a difficult person, and I have met my couple piece. Love me unconditionally.
You look like a star, for one. You look so pretty when you're looking in her.
It's not to make me cry. Why? Because Mom is a new chapter in both of our lives. I love you, Mom. You're my everything.
Today I'm actually going back
MIT, National Institute of Technology. I grew up on a farm and had to work 3 jobs to go to school here. There you go. I was going to actually teach personalized draping here. And then I got the job at Kleinfeld. I'm like, okay, well, maybe I should take that one. So, for me to come back to FIT is really almost like coming home. And I'm hoping that I can inspire these students and give them a little bit of hope, then my job will be done.
Yeah, now look. This is just another thing I get for buying the battle pass.
Hello, everyone. I have a special guest, as you see, Randy Canoli, who at one time sat there, 1993 graduate, and she's here to talk to you. Okay, thank you. So, are you guys excited that you're about to graduate, right? Yeah, you got final comments. Has school been rough for you guys? Okay. Well, I'm going to try to give you a little good news, but the news is it doesn't get any easier. I think some of the most important things to have to be successful: passion, talent, sprinkled in with a little luck, and a lot of hard work. And people are going to try to tell you things and guide you in different directions, but I think you need to listen to your own voice. Who has a question for me? Yes?
How did you move that towards you?
Well, actually, I didn't. I wanted to do evening wear. No matter what assignment they gave us, I was doing evening wear. So the teacher would say, okay, class, we want 5 swimwear designs. And my hand would go up. They're like, yes, Mr. Finoli. And they knew what was coming. I'm like, can I give you 15 gowns that come on in the swimsuits? You know, that is the truth. When I was a student here, they had a bridal contest. So we were supposed to design a mood board, a bridal design, and a bridesmaid dress. I did 5 mood boards, 5 bridal designs, and 5 bridesmaid dresses. And one of the judges happened to be Vivian Jessie Diamond. Her husband actually did bridal. It's called the Diamond Collection. So they said, we'd like to meet with you and offer you a job. I'm like, okay. So you just never know where your journey's going to take you. Later you'll look back and you'll say, Randy was right. So who designed the wedding dress?
I did.
You did.
Watching you say yes to the dress has been such a big part of inspiring me to want to go into bridal.
Okay, so this is your final garment. Okay, so tell me about it.
I'm always inspired by vintage stuff.
You were right on point with the trends right now. All this layering of a darker color, then you can see the lace over top, you have a chantilly, then a re-embroidered appliques, then you have some beading. Well, congratulations, it's really pretty. Well, who made this burgundy dress?
Beautiful.
What's your name again? Harriet. So tell me about this design and your inspiration.
Okay, so my inspiration actually came from the rose. It's like 150 of them all over the dress. They're all hand-sewn on, a symbol of hope, a symbol of love.
You did a beautiful job. So thank you for sharing it with me. I'm really inspired to see the garments that this class has done. It lets me know that the future of fashion is bright. So I just want to say thank you guys so much for letting me speak with you. I really appreciate it. Hopefully I've given you a little bit of advice or encouragement, but I'm going to get back to the salon now. Good luck and all the best. Okay, thank you. Thank you. The whole reason why I came today was to be able to hopefully let these students know that there is light at the end of the tunnel. You're going to make it.
No, wait for the kid right behind you.
We're here. You ready for here? I've definitely been dreaming about this moment, picking out a dress. I'm so happy about this. I'm just smiling. I just want to smile. Oh my gosh. I've tried on a few dresses, but there wasn't that moment where this is the dress. So I'm definitely looking for that moment. But it's kind of like less goofy. Let's look at these. This is like kind of.
Oh, there's another part to that dress. I'm not saying sorry. That one is not my thing. There's got to be another part to that dress.
Hey.
I want to have that moment where I see her for the first time in her beautiful wedding dress, coming down the aisle of her wedding. That's what I envision.
Hi everyone. Hi So I have my mom, Kelly, my dad, Tim, my sister, Marissa, and Chris's mom, Deb. Chris is my son.
Nice to meet you. Very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
He's not sticking around though for the time.
Getting kicked out.
Did you see anything in here that maybe you wanted to share with us?
She'll look beautiful in anything, so
You're right.
I want her to choose just something that she absolutely loves.
Where is the wedding?
It's in Jupiter, Florida at Abigail Golf Club.
Beautiful.
How did you meet? So we met through social media and started talking, and then when we first met, it was just an instant connection. When I first started talking to Chris, I knew that he was in a wheelchair and he had suffered a spinal cord injury. But for me, I didn't see that. I just saw who he was as a person. And we were very open with each other, and he was a good listener as well. He was in. I was sitting there sitting on his lap, and I started getting emotional. Like, you know what, Chris? I just know that if I'm with you, that no matter what I go through in life, like things are gonna be okay. We're gonna make it.
And then the fact that she just could care less about the charity too, just also brings me out my insecurity of always wondering, would someone want to be with somebody with so many different physical challenges?
Then the plan is Chris is gonna walk me down the aisle after we get married.
Oh, really? So what happened, actually?
I was playing college football, I was leading a tackle, and my head collided with his legs. And instantly I lost all feeling of movement from my neck down. I felt like my life was over. And I was given a 3% chance to ever get anything back below the neck.
And how much have you gotten back?
I was able to walk with Emily down the stage of my college graduation. For my college graduation, Emily helped me walk across the stage. And it was a beautiful moment. I proposed to her the day before the walk.
Wow.
He took me to a restaurant that we loved.
But she didn't realize I had the whole room set up with "Will you marry me?" and family and friends hiding.
Big back to what?
It was kind of a lot to think about my sister maybe having to take care of somebody for the rest of her life. I met him, and at first maybe I saw he was paralyzed, but 5 minutes into it, you don't even see it. He doesn't let that define him. Have you tried any dresses on the wall? I have tried on some dresses.
Do you have a favorite?
I've liked almost all the dresses I've tried on, but I haven't been at all where I'm like, this is the perfect dress for me.
Which dress was like the closest kind of describe it?
I like just lace dresses. I really like lace. I love long trains. I love a low back. And something just very elegant. I don't want it to come out too far on the side. Okay.
Emily has to have the perfect shape today because Chris is going to actually walk her out of the wedding after they get married. He's going to walk her back down the aisle. So she's got to have something that's a little bit more fitting and doesn't come out too much on the bottom.
If it's a slipper dress,
Yeah.
it should be good.
Okay.
And how much are you looking to spend?
I'm going to try to keep it around 25.
Don't you, Randy?
Yeah.
So, are you ready to try some dresses?
Yes, I'm ready. So Chris, you got to get out of here. Ready. Well, you have fun.
So yeah, it's all right.
I will.
I can't wait for the wedding to see Chris walk Emily down the aisle and to know that the two of them have worked so hard for this moment. And there's no doubt in my mind they'll be happy.
You're amazing. What are you doing? I'm a foster kid. So, I'm a foster kid. Yeah. We have 2 kids currently. I'm in the age of 4. Started with a 17-year-old who I've had to work a long time ago. And I, for the first time, experienced what kids were going through in the system and how there's people who don't have that loving family environment like I do.
That's rewarding.
Yeah, it is. It's the best thing I've ever done.
So you're a very giving person.
Yeah.
You know what? Sometimes it has to be your turn. So we're going to have to find you a perfect dress.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that going to be all right? Okay, Randy, this was one. This is the strapless one that I was thinking.
Yeah. What do you think?
I think it's beautiful.
Okay, so I just need to try that.
Hello there.
And we brought lots of dresses.
Nice. Okay, so the first one is strapless, and I'm from a table. Okay, so
And a belt.
I like that.
And this one also has a nice little back.
I like that. That's pretty. And I don't care for this.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that's great. I like that.
So there we go. We ended up with-
I like those.
Which one do you want to start with?
What do you think?
Debbie always likes to start with the best one first. No?
He always feels it.
Yeah. I would maybe start with one and they give comments and then they sit there like, oh,
They're like,
kind of build up.
see, I like to knock them out.
I'll let you ladies decide. I'm just at your disposal.
Walking into Blindville, I'm feeling like it's a fairy tale. I feel like you're opening up a storybook and you're walking right into it.
Oh my gosh, look at these.
How do you walk?
Slowly.
Don't.
You just, you fly. Yeah. You guys are fairy dust
No, I'm the one that sparkles the fairy dust.
I'm looking for Tanya.
Hi, Tanya. I'm opening for the consultant. Hi. Hi, Randy. I know you. This is Carla. Hi. This is Coley. Hi. And last but not least, my mom.
So tell us about your wedding.
It's going to be in Beverly Hills at the Greystone Mansion. My wedding will be like a fairy tale. It's a very Victorian romantic setting, and I want it to be a Victorian romance story. There will be flowers everywhere, pastel colors, fairy lights, cocktails, dancing, everything.
So do you have an idea? Like a style of it?
I do. I want something that is elegant and romantic and flowy. And I like the London neckline. I like to show off my back too. I'm an artist, so I want the I'm an illustrator. I work in kids' cartoons.
Wow.
Yeah. I love drawing so much. It's my passion. I've been drawing since I was a kid. I draw a lot of fantasy worlds. That is my thing. As an artist, I am very magical. So I want something that is artsy too. I have concerns about finding a dress today. I don't want a big, poofy Cinderella dress. And I don't want sleeves and over-the-top jewelry. I don't want to go with what other people want to see me in. I want to stay true to what I want.
How much would you like to spend?
My budget is $5,000.
Okay, we'll take you back to the dressing room and we'll make some magic happen.
Okay. When I walk down the aisle, I just want to look like me. I want everyone to see me and how much love I have for the person I'm meeting at the end of the aisle. My fiance's name is Jeffrey Scott Campbell. He is a comic book illustrator, and we met at San Diego Comic-Con. My fiance and I have been together for 9 months, and then he proposed to me in New York, in Times Square. He got down on one knee and pulled out the ring. And it was just the most beautiful, magical. He is such a beautiful person inside and out.
She is so
Cute.
adorable. Oh my gosh.
We really need a dress that's gonna kind of encompass like
Light.
just feeling light, airy.
Not too
What is
heavy.
this? It's rings?
Oh my gosh. This is gorgeous. It's flowy, plunging,
Super light, open back.
sheer bass. How much is it? $49.95.
It's perfect.
$5 below the budget.
I'm nervous to see the very first dress. This is the first time I've really been actively shopping, so. Oh.
Debbie usually likes to put the best dress on first, but I find that generally when you put the best dress on first, the family feels like, oh, there's more dresses.
Top it. That's a challenge. We have some beautiful dresses for you. Hi. Looks like a okay, maybe I need to talk to them.
I'm here to pick up a pizza.
Name, please?
Sure.
Did you check in on PyPass?
Everyone will know your name when you check in with Domino's PyPass. Yeah! Use it to bypass the line and get in and out fast. That's fast.
Thanks for your PyPass. Hey!
Try bypass next time you carry out 3-topping Domino's pizzas for $7.99 each.
New CoverGirl Clean Fresh Skin Milk.
a vegan foundation formulated without formaldehyde, phthalates, parabens, sulfates, and talc, giving me a healthy, natural look that says, "This is me." Clean, fresh skin milk from easy, breezy, beautiful CoverGirl.
Why did I choose O'Cedar? Because of my outboard patch. O'Cedar Pro Mist Max. Its reusable microfiber pad removes over 99% of bacteria. It's just water. It's better cleaning with less waste. O'Cedar Pro Mist Max. If it works for me, it works for you.
Don't say we didn't warn you. Your turn. Alright, for your fourth.
Car gurus in the less painful way.
I used to find car shopping painful too. And then Car Gurus showed me how good of a deal I could get. Or not. This is my car. And that's my deal.
Go to Car Gurus today.
When you shop with Wayfair, you spend less and get way more. So you can bring your vision to life. For small prices, you can build big dreams. Spend less, get way more. Shop everything home at Wayfair today.
Oh, hey, Mom.
Did you? Problem solved. You get me.
Alright.
This worked out beautifully. Red Baron never flies solo.
Yeah, I'm married. Doesn't matter. You do that for me? Really? Yeah, I'd like that.
Who are you talking to?
It's Jake from State Farm. Sounds like a really good deal.
Jake from State Farm at 3 in the morning. Who is it?
It's Jake from State Farm.
What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
Khakis? Hey, do they ever ask you what you're wearing? Yeah. Red sweater, button-down shirt, like a good neighbor. State Farm is there.
Chobani Flip. All good, no bad. Last one. But chopping that wood, you deserve the sweet. I'm going to die, Dr. Pepper. That is sweet. No sweet's got a split. Die, Dr. Pepper. It's the sweet one.
Want to brain better? Unlike ordinary memory supplements, Deriva has clinically proven ingredients that fuel 5 indicators of brain performance: memory, focus, accuracy, learning, and concentration. Try Deriva for 30 days and see the difference.
Between graduating high school, the surgery, and preparing for college, I feel like there is a 50-pound weight weighing on my shoulder. We're standing in a parking lot. Chefs are buying total strangers' groceries. They're racing off the cliff with whatever is in the bag.
I got a dog on.
That is the season premiere. Supermarket Stadium, Tuesday, March 17th at 10.
Yes, we're no owners. Stock houses. Dynamic duo.
We've thrown our own money to make the changes to bring it fire.
Unsellable houses. All new series tonight at 9 on HGTV and HGTV Go.
Which one do you want to start with?
Debbie and Randy came in with some dresses, and I love them. Like, there's multiple ones there that I felt like this could be a dress.
What do you think? Debbie always likes to start with the best one first. I'll let you ladies decide.
I think I'm gonna start with that one. Okay. For some reason, when I met you, that was the first dress I like right before I don't know. Sounds good.
Debbie usually likes to put the best dress on first, but I find that generally when you put the best dress on first, the family feels like, oh, there's more dresses. There's a lot of psychology involved in it.
I'm super pretty. I love this dress because you just strap a strap. Yeah, try the nice roll back. I love it. And this detail to me is amazing. Yeah, and I love the laziness. Love it. Okay. Definitely the best dress to try on. I'm feeling great in this dress. I really care. It's not gonna be like you. Yeah, the little belt looks really good. Need a belt. Can't be anything too big.
No. Like this is big. Too wide. It's beautiful.
I did not have this feeling trying any other dress. It was the first time I got that feeling where I love this dress. Okay, Daddy will send it to Randy.
Yeah, let me just get the tag away. I can see the
No peeking, Emily. Okay.
I'm gonna surprise you with this.
There'll be mine coming out like 10 seconds. As a woman.
Oh, my God.
Oh, I love it. Emily, I like that is 100%. It's so pretty. I'm gonna cry. I'm not even kidding.
You love it more than all the rest of the
Yeah.
on so far.
I love it. Yeah. I love just the simplicity of the dress with the lace.
What do you think about that?
And at the belt, it's perfect. I love it.
Okay. So let's turn you around and let them see it. Go ahead.
Oh my God. I love it. I'm serious. I was afraid it was gonna be the first one to walk out in. I love it. Like, I love it. Like the elegant lace she was looking for, and like it doesn't like overpower her. It's like perfect. I'm not kidding.
I think it's beautiful. She looks just elegant.
All right. Oh no, I'm just kidding.
Right, that's why we call her one dress Debbie.
Yeah, why is that so?
But I think it's so pretty.
Deb, I asked you a question. I can't even imagine what your life has been having your son have this happen to him at such an early age. Right after he was injured, one of the things that went through my mind, he's 18 years old, will he ever meet somebody and fall in love and get married? And that was one of my biggest fears. And my dreams have come true. And you look breathtaking.
I love it. No, I really do.
So would you say that this is a contender?
Oh yeah. That's a challenge. Top it.
We have several more in the room. Okay.
I'm nervous to see the very first dress. I'm waiting there in my row, wondering, okay, did I give them enough information about me? Do they know who I am enough to bring back the perfect dress? We have some beautiful dresses for you.
Gorgeous.
Hi.
Okay, and you'll tell us what you think about them.
Okay.
And that'll give us kind of a gauge of where we're going.
Sure. I'm thinking, okay, maybe I need to talk to them again. Let's check the curtain.
Okay. So Haley Page.
The dresses, at first glance, weren't me. You're gonna be on the meeting. Okay. Oh wow. Actually, I kind of like that. Yeah.
We have one.
This dress has some of the aesthetics that I really want. It has the graciness of the top and it's flowy. I don't know if it's speechless. It's like the first wedding dress. Of course not. Come on in.
How do you feel?
I like this one, but it's like almost a little too casual for me. I feel like, yeah. I don't know. I feel like it's white and it's the wedding dress, but I don't feel like I'm the bride. You know what I mean? Okay.
So what would make you feel more like the bride?
No, it's hard to put my finger on. I do feel like elegant. I don't love it. I'm not. Okay.
We don't know what we're missing. Is it plunging and slowly and you're in it just so she's a good bride? You know, I'm going to pull this one in. It's got a bit more beading on it.
Come on in.
I wanted one with a little more beading on it.
Yeah, maybe. I am apprehensive about trying it on because I don't want overly glitter, sparkles, lace, but I know this isn't anything like the first dress, so we'll try.
It's beautiful too. Stunning. It's a different shape. It's a fit and flare. Yeah. What do you think?
It's just two totally different feels. I feel very romantic. I can't believe that I'm liking these, but I don't know if it's me.
Should we show your family?
I'd like to see what they say for sure. Yeah.
All right, ladies, first dress.
Okay, you step forward.
Okay.
Listen.
Ladies. I think it's very beautiful, but just even your body language and everything's so natural walked out. So even though the dress shines, you know it really shines.
Queen. Okay.
It's gotta be too much for her, right?
Yeah, I just wanted to see your reactions to a more fitted look. It is definitely time to say no to this dress and go back to the drawing board.
And then we may take one more look around.
I want to know what they would pick out for me.
Okay.
Okay?
So why don't we take you to the room?
Okay.
I can try the next dress, and I'll take you ladies shopping.
I'm willing to try on anything that they bring. It doesn't mean that I'm going to go out there and show them and be happy about it.
Let's take it out.
Come on, guys. Okay, come on in. So we will love you. Yes.
I did.
Yes.
The minute Emily walked out, Marissa whispered to me, "This is it. This is the dress."
This is going to be tough to play. For sure. No, I don't know. We still need to see a couple more dresses just to make sure, because it's all about her. She focuses more on others than she ever does herself. I'm excited to see something that's all about her, where she can really soak everything in.
You
and have the best
mama.
together.
The fuck about
So this one is
the
also
gas. You like to buy.
I don't feel like the lace is much. The other one,
No, you
I just like the lace better on it.
Oh, watch when I take. Look at the
Yeah,
difference when I
it's a
take
lot
that.
better. Right? I realize that I want a strapless dress.
Do you think that this is something that you want them to see, or would you rather them?
I mean, I like the other one a lot better. Okay. I know it's not going to compare to the first one. But since my family wants to see one, we're going to try some more dresses.
So we picked this one because we felt it had some beading on it, and I knew you didn't ever try anything with beading.
Yeah, I like it a lot. It still has a nice shape to it. Okay, let's push it.
Okay.
This is pretty too. I really like the shape of it. I like the sparkles. There's a lot more going on in it. I still think though I like the other one better. I don't have the same thing. No. I
Okay.
love you.
Well, let's trim your band and see what your entourage thinks.
This is more of a dress. The other one was more simple and elegant. This is more about you.
Yeah, there's a lot more in the dress. So yeah, so one of my concerns was going back down the aisle with Chris that this just might have a little bit too much at the bottom. Yeah, I think it would make it hard. The other one is a little easier that you can move it. Oh yeah.
I just think you're looking at the dress and not Joe.
The other one I put it on, I just like was looking at it and just smiling.
Yeah.
So, do you think we should go shopping for more dresses? Do you want to see some more?
I don't know. What do you guys say?
A couple more. Okay. Emily is very humble. Sometimes I have to tell her, Emily, you need to take some time to heal.
You give so much to so many other people, so it's time for you to get something special back.
Yeah.
So, just for one day, we have to focus on you.
You have hope. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll go and see if we can find another dress.
We try it out. Yeah.
Thank you. Over here, I wanted to show you.
Very revealing.
It's completely shred inside, so you wouldn't be able to wear any undergarments.
You're going in a direction I did not expect you to go. I switched to Miralax for my constipation. Stimulant laxatives forcefully stimulate the nerves in your colon. Miralax works with the water in your body to unblock your system naturally, and it doesn't cause bloating, cramping, gas, or sudden urgency. Miralax, look for the pink app.
At tax time, big wireless companies play games to lock you into a pricey contract. Don't play. But Straight Talk now has the Samsung Galaxy A10e. $99 on America's best networks for
Oh,
half the
look
cost and no contract. Straight
in
Talk
the
Wireless.
video. Type
Into
in
the
chat.
good part with Alka-Seltzer Plus. Now with 25% more concentrated power. Nothing works faster for powerful cold relief. Oh, what a relief it is. So fast.
If this is what you picture when you hear the words fish sandwich, it's about time you ate some new pictures. All these crispy fish sandwiches, $2 for $6. Always, we have the meat.
Cheerio. Do I look like a child eater?
I think that Cheerios are heart healthy and can help lower cholesterol. That's why we introduced heart shapes. Get it?
I'm in. Oh,
Did you just?
No.
I'm pretty sure I heard of it. Around here, nobody ever does it.
I can do it.
So when I heard they added Ultra Oxy to the cleaning power of Tide, it was just what we needed.
Dad, I didn't do it.
#1 stain and odor fighter. #1 trusted. It's got to be Tide. Little Caesar's delivery is the best thing since sliced bread. Sorry, sliced bread. Save $5 or more over other national chains on delivered pizza. Pizza. It's a good time to upgrade your appliances. When you have more options to choose from, and more tools to help you narrow it down. Welcome to today's Home Depot. Got hundreds of special buys and Samsung Market Space for 648 each. Home Depot, let doers get more done. With rising stress, it could honestly come to minutes. However, this Home Depot every day my team has decided to save the sanctuary. The same house. Simply Orange is delicious. Full of natural vitamin C that supports your immune system. And that's not due to sneezing. The cold hat and the Simply Orange. Honestly.
John, I can tell you that the mutual customers for car insurance only pay only pay. Nature's recipe notes. A dog's big life is measured in wax. So we carefully choose every ingredient, like chicken, sweet potatoes, and pumpkins to fuel their best life. Also try Nature's recipe treats and private labs.
I know all this seems easy, but I just don't understand something wrong. Maybe I'll just be cheap.
It was my birthday last week. He said it's cold.
400 days, all living on TLC. Brought to you by Salad. Only short potential.
What just look like? Huh? Yeah.
The shooters are ready. So for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, let's get
Saying she was with herself on her wedding day. Tanya has a life plenty to pick out for her. I'm sure he'll go on by giving my direction. I'm lost.
He really should find it. There's a few would try on the ones that and the least likely. And then I would talk about this is like really very, very beautiful different than what I would do. I look like I'm doing all the other things. Mama's definitely it's just not my way to dress.
Emily,
That was a no. Anything that you wish for? Yes. It is hard to have all of it. I like to be focused on my neighbor wants to be in a dress, so I'm gonna let it be in this dress. Don't yell at us.
Yeah, that's just one.
Too much sequence. It's so beautiful. She doesn't need it.
Everything that she wants is in that dress.
It's just you find it. So what do you think, Emily? Can we put the first one back on again? Yes. I think it's sold. I think she knew from the very beginning. You know that I already picked that real good too, but I think it's a perfect fit for that dress. Did you not get it? You smell like home. Honestly, it just felt like I was supposed to be in this dress. People say that they find out like this. And I was comparing if I was going to have that or not, but I think I'm trying to dress that into that's all. That's not good.
That's nice. I think my baby's growing up. You can't do this to me. Seriously.
When the veil went on, everything started. I knew that. Do you think this is the perfect dress to walk down the aisle with it?
Yeah, I was sure I won't get in the way. No, not at all.
Deb, what do you think Chris is gonna think when he sees her in this dress?
No, Chris is not really a crier, but I think there's going to be some tears when he sees her at this.
Better hand us some tissues.
Wait.
It's not loud, but I can hear it. I can't hear the word.
In her wedding dress.
No.
If they're gonna get married, I couldn't be happier.
How do you feel? Look at her. She's getting teary-eyed.
Not a tissue.
I didn't think I was going to get emotional. It just made things real, like having to marry Chris, and I love this dress. Like, I love it so much.
Should we ask the question?
I think so.
Yes, that's the question.
Yes.
Emily, Are you saying yes to the dress?
I'm saying yes to the dress. Thank you.
I can clearly see Emily and Chris coming down the aisle and walking out together. There's not a doubt in my mind it's going to happen.
What about this?
Okay.
And it has.
Oh, wow. I'm thinking, oh, what? Like, I don't know what to expect here.
These two teams right here are the fastest in the nation. Whoever wins it is one step closer to $100,000. Fastest in America. Monday at 8 on Discovery and Discovery Go.
Feel the clarity of new non-drowsy Claritin Cool and Jewels. The only allergy product to relieve your worst symptoms, including itchy throat, plus an immediate blast of cooling sensation. Feel the clarity and live Claritin Clear.
Emma isn't just in a junior dunk contest. She's in a junior dunk contest making baskets and flavored yogurt for big little wins.
Buying a car from Groom is so easy. All you need is a thumb and a finger to scroll through amazing hand-picked low-mileage cars and tap to buy. Thousands of cars priced below market value. Go to Groom.com and pick your favorite.
Breakfast wants you back. Try Just Crack an Egg, packed with real potatoes, veggies, meat, and cheese. Just add a fresh egg for a hot scramble in less than 2 minutes to get those warm, fuzzy feelings again. Take breakfast back. Find it in the egg aisle.
If your gums bleed when you brush, you may have gingivitis, and the clock could be ticking towards bad breath, receding gums, and possibly tooth loss. Help turn back the clock on gingivitis with Parodontax. Leave bleeding gums behind. Parodontax.
Aaron Wallace. I'm serving a life sentence for something I didn't do. We're not gonna let this tear us apart. It's you and me.
New on ABC.
You love it, like mascara. New glossy flashlight mascara.
You clearly got the boss here. But with the BQ sauce that costs chicken strip basket, I'm the sauce boss. It's my choice of honey barbecue or sweet tangy sesame glaze.
Eyes closed.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Happy tastes good.
Jose Fernandez is locked in and picking.
Next, I toilet paper to the shoppies.
And in super slow motion.
Oh, I'm coming.
Thanks, guys. I'll take it from here. Excuse me, we're kind of lost.
Oh, no problem. You have a direct flight. Korean Direct, gate 2080.
I see it. Thank you.
Sorry, I'm lost.
Hanoi Direct, gate 2060. Hi, help me. Korean Direct, gate 2030. Right over here.
TV that doesn't take you home is just kind of TV. Add a DirecTV International package. Don't just kind of TV, DirecTV.
We got one of those new purple mattresses, and it is amazing. You have to try it. This feels amazing, right? What's the features? Actually, it's called Purple, and it's a completely unique comfort technology, meticulously designed to cradle and support the human body.
Cool. Take advantage of Purple's select 1% and get free Orthopedics and a premium sleep mask when you buy any Purple mattress.
Oh, look at that.
Chefs are buying those strangest groceries and racing off to cook with whatever is in the bag.
I got a dog on.
Season premiere. Supermarket Stadium, Tuesday, March 17th at 10.
Randy and Albany have gone shopping again because these dresses right now, they're not me.
63, that is plunging. Tanya hasn't liked anything you picked out for her. It's either too much, or too little, or too sexy. Tanya's an artist, so I think what we're missing in the dress is a little extra magic sprinkled into it. This is, I think that's Chloe though.
I don't want to go with what other people want to see me in. I want to go with what I see myself in. Not too glitzy, but just a good artistic energy about it.
Oh my god, I love this.
It's weird. It's Georgia. It's just coming in.
Which is the opposite of ticket. Why don't I go back and find the price? Bring it. Let's see who's the person offering us it. How's that?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm bring the dress for the price.
Alright, so we're going to be piercing with our other dress. Come on in.
Hey. What about this?
Okay.
And yes.
Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. That's it.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. I'm stepping into this dress and I'm thinking, like, okay, I don't know what to expect here. How do you feel in this one? Okay, good. Yeah, I definitely do. I can't believe that I'm liking this dress. When I saw it on the hanger, I wasn't sure, but I love it. This feels like a wedding dress. Okay, yeah, no, it does. Yeah. Come on in.
I'm feeling it.
I'm feeling really good.
Okay, good. So let's get it out there. Do you love this?
I love this. I like the color. It's definitely in the right direction for sure. All I can think about is going out there and showing everyone. Wow. Oh my God. Hello. I really want to see their reaction. I see that glitter in their eyes. It was I'm so happy because that's how I feel inside about it too. It's not a princess, it's like a love princess. I love the lace. I love the being. The back is gorgeous. The slits on the side, it's a little bit sultry, but it's also very regal the way that it flows. Oh my gosh, and the train is amazing. Yeah, I can't stop looking at myself. That's good. Oh my gosh. It has a little bit of the lace, a little bit of the sparkle, and it's got the DD. It's really everything that she was asking for. And they use strawberries, and I feel like a princess, but like a fairy.
It's just magical.
My mom says I look magical. I mean, that's all you need, just a little bit of that magic dot sometimes. And this dress totally does that.
No princess is complete without this sparkle. Nice.
But actually, I'm really nice. Yeah. I never thought that I would meet someone so wonderful to have all of these experiences in life that we have together. That dress really symbolizes my love for him and for us. There's endless potential together.
Ready? Tanya, are Are you saying yes to the dress?
I'm saying yes to
It's finally here. I'm getting married today. Chris will be married on
I know how hard we've been working. I am absolutely set on making this walk happen.
I've been back at 8 street racing legends to fight it out for the biggest cash prize in street racing history. Let's do it! Never even surprised himself with the big hit he just made.
check it out, my
Everyone will know your name when you check in with Domino's bypass. Use it to bypass the line and get in and out fast. Try bypass next time you carry out 3 topping Domino's pizzas for $7.99 each.
Don't say we didn't warn you. What's your name? Here for.
This isn't real life. It's not right. It takes teeth like these and transforms them into
If they should know
That's
what
not
do you
right.
do? You're not the good
Red Baron.
He's on control. Oh, he's on control. He's on control. He's on control. He's on control.
That's right. That's free. It's free.
New overall clean fresh skin milk, a vegan foundation formulated without formaldehyde, phthalates, parabens, sulfates, and talc, giving me a healthy, natural look that says, "This is me, clean fresh skin milk."
Body Slim. Introducing Tide Power Pods.
That is such a large load. Not the stains need grip. New Tide Power Pods can clean that whole situation. It's like 2 regular Tide Pods and then even more power. Even the largest of loads get clean. So back to the Tide. Hey there.
Kelly Clarkson, what are you doing on our sofa?
What are you doing on your sofa? Oh, wait, Bear.
You got her a journalist 2020 best secret.
Yeah. I'll bring it.
That's my piece. Right, so maybe after the movie, let's talk about that picture of yours.
Was she in the picture?
An online survey now is 3
Jake from State Farm. Here's the deal.
She's not the one for you. She's not going to protect all her stuff with State Farm. She's going to protect her home.
You want to fly. A live multivitamin gummies have all these vitamins to help you
Using the abilities.
Listen now, after the tax relief.
But inside the 5 grand slam and pull straight out.
Why would you do that?
That outward shallow left center field is not deep, but it's gonna. Oh, what a play! Roger Byrne and Nina came back to do it. Out there, what they have, and what they have is a very, very athletic.
Hey, chill.
And racing off the cliff with whatever is in the back. I got a dog.
Well, chill. Oh, stop. I'm literally insane. What you get, son?
That's why we're doing this vlog. Chris will be walking me down the aisle after we get married.
I am absolute set on making this walk happen. I know how hard we've been working. I'm nervous, but I'm also excited.
Yeah, this wedding is definitely a combination of our love, our commitment to each other that we're going to be making, and also just sharing that we've always helped. I'm obsessed with this dress. It just fits me perfect. I love it. I feel so good in it.
So Plainfield Retro is playing Gabriel
Hi, Chris. Thank you, Emily. Hi, Chris. Thank you. I love you. I love Without pronouncing husband and wife, Chris, kiss your bride.
Back to our first pitch of the night. She said yes. Please welcome 7-year-old Haley Dawson.
Playing baseball. Tell me about your first memory. Where were you? What were you doing?
I'm really beautiful. Maybe tear up. I just didn't know how this would go, but I thought it went really well. I performed my fastest walks. I never walked.
That vlog was all about showing others it's possible.
And that we can do it. Somebody else. We're just stronger together. Because that walk is possible.
Yeah. Yes.
Let's start living now. Living now. It's unfortunate that Evan's not white.
That's not her
Not white.
crazy.
Oh, previously on my big fat fabulous life, she and Ryan made out in front of God and everybody. You cannot fall in love with him.
you need to rest?
My mom was in hospital. She got dizzy and fell down the stairs. This is a little emergency alert. So all she has to do is hit that, and it will call the emergency services. I feel like her health has always been a little precarious, and I constantly feel like I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop. I have to do that because I feel like someone will do that.
We're not very clear about that.
Yeah.
I feel like the big between me and Buddy right now.
Oh God.
Thank you so much for coming out.
Fun tonight. I think she had better things to do. Lame.
And coming up, did you hear what happened to Daddy?
Yeah. So,
Did you see your father knocked out cold? I thought he was dead. Very real things are happening to our parents, and we're going to have to face it soon before something happens that we can't undo.
It's all down and weird and squirrely. It'd be nice to know another Charleston, just get my buddy David.
Your closest friend, an ally, and you made an official nice to her. How fast do you want to prove it? It's totally up to you.
Parent, you have no rights to make
T2 kill, not T2. That's
Woody's telling me not to be jealous, buddy, but it's turned from friendship to codependency.
At what point do you sacrifice your best friend for the person you're in love Hey, forget the knife. Let's see the kitties.
So they're alive.
Chase and I are back in Charlotte after our West Virginia trip, and it was good. I mean, his family.
West Virginia. West Virginia. West Virginia. West Virginia.
She's got a thing
West Virginia.
West Virginia. Ryan was supposed to be here looking after the cats. So why is it exactly that Ryan is not here, but yet Bobby's voice is floating to me from the kitchen? What are you doing?
Just came by to pick up some stuff.
Every single
What the what?
For you. No worries.
just go over to
Oh, yeah.
have a conversation.
Where are you guys?
Or you can just completely ignore them.
Huh?
Where are the bags?
For what? I don't care. I mean,
We had like big fights over it, our first fight.
Who?
Just he like messed up our schedule and then had us staying the whole extra day, and then because his dad was gonna come in later in the conference. And I was like, well, I told you like this is when we have to be home. And it was a big fight.
that's weak. That's weak sauce. I mean, it's fine. I'm totally feeling
I hate it. How did it go?
It's fine. It's alright.
Reservation.
Telling Doobie.
That's it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited to show up to the next thing.
If I ever do a next thing,
You will.
I'm mad that Wendy didn't make it. Life happens. But it is kind of annoying that, like, she didn't make it back because, like, she's... Whatever.
Where are you headed after this?
I'm going down to Charleston to see my buddy David, maybe some other folks.
Sober books.
Yeah.
Oh
I
no.
mean, I've been feeling down, just, like, weird and squirrely. You know, I do start romanticizing, like, man, it'd be nice to see what would be.
Nana, Chipotle. Chipotle.
Really, it's just like feeling uncomfortable in your own skin, like you know how to fix it, which is usually grabbing a drink or something to alter the way you feel physically. So I'm gonna visit some of my recovery buddies. Maybe get some advice from them.
Well, I mean, if you're
Nick, stop taking to him.
double down on eatings or like
Yeah, that's the thing. I haven't been having meetings. I got kind of like butthurt about the whole program.
You ain't been going.
I've been having more mics as my meetings. They're not, but
What's the issue?
I don't know. Just I wasn't making time for it.
I haven't heard Buddy talk like this in a long time, and to hear that he's considering taking a drink, like that's scary. Come get one hugging fun because we can't hug your brother's face.
Not Tifu.
Oh, look at that. I started using the girl.
That's what I mean. Regardless of whether I'm in a relationship or whether Buddy is in a relationship, he is incredibly important to me, and I'm always going to be here for him. So it sucks that I don't feel like I can keep an eye on him the way that I want to because I'm in Charlotte. So I just hope that he can get the support that he needs in Charleston. You call me if you don't feel safe. Call me, really.
Hey, what is that?
It's Brunhilda.
What is it?
Brunhilda.
You named it?
My name is Brunhilda Bones.
Are you studying to be a doctor?
Bones, comma, Brunhilda. Isn't she beautiful?
What are you doing here?
I'm doing my flashcards. I have decided to get my personal training certification.
Become a personal trainer in 8 simple steps.
I'm really excited. It's daunting and it feels like school. It's going to be a lot of hard work. Where is your pectineus? Is this your pectineus? I think in terms of helping our business, it's going to be a great decision.
All right, we got characteristics of a good personal trainer. Let's see which one of these you think you are.
This is a pound of fat. Look at this. This is a pound of fat.
I know. Why'd you do that?
Oh, this is like a boob. Well,
This does not look like a boob.
kind of lumpy, but like,
Okay, so you're analytical, patient. I'm going to cross that one off.
I am patient.
No.
But how long have I been waiting for you to apologize to me, for example?
For what? For you not knowing how to paddleboard?
No, for you yelling at me. I'm still pissed at Ryan for being a jerk to me at the White Water Center. Are you kidding? No, don't yell at me like that. I can get over what happened easily if he just said to me, I'm really sorry, I didn't mean to talk to you like that. But that's not something that Ryan Andreas does. It's so easy to just be like, bro, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to yell at you. Why is that so hard?
Because I think that I saved your life.
Okay.
I'm not sorry for saving your life.
I'm not asking you to say sorry for saving my life. I'm asking you to say sorry for yelling at me because you were frustrated because it was hard to save my life. Yeah.
Why don't you say thank you for saving my life in whatever way you could do it?
I would have if you had yelled at me.
Then we're not going to be on the same page on this one.
All right. It's just hard to feel like I've resolved something with someone who will never ever admit that they're wrong. It just leaves me to be the one to like be mad about it, try to get over it, and then, move on.
So when's your book coming? Because we got to get you certified.
It's coming. It's ordered, so it's on the way.
Because I've already put all the other stuff in motion.
What other stuff?
I've been reaching out to other influencers.
Okay, well, you don't need to do that, number one, until I am a personal trainer. And until then, I don't think we need to be reaching out to anybody. And if you already have reached out to somebody, that was a mistake. You can't make decisions without me.
Get this out of here.
Give me my fat.
For No BS Active, I want to make a big push to get more exposure. Social media influencers in the fitness industry have more of a down and dirty approach where we include each other in each other's videos, get in front of each other's audiences, and help promote each other. That way we can share followers and everyone wins.
I just think it would be better to at least wait until I get my certification.
No, I'm certified and I'm the trainer, then that's fine for now. We're certifying you while all this is happening. We have to get new clients in. I don't want to sit still. I definitely don't want to go backwards. We got to go up.
I get why Ryan wants to hook us up with other fitness influencers because, it could increase our followers, but I just don't really feel like I'm ready. I
still have to get all the food for the housewarming party.
We should invite.
You're planning it, not me.
Just bros and you?
Ryan and Chase have been trying to throw me a housewarming party for like the new townhouse, and I finally agreed, and it's this weekend. I mean, I might want to have one of my friends there.
Who?
I don't know. I have met a couple of Ryan and Chase's guy friends, but this is the first time I'm really hanging out with them, like as Chase's girlfriend, and that makes me nervous. And she rolls.
I think it looks like a guy.
It's literal bones. How can it look like a guy?
You assumed it was a woman.
No, I chose that she's a woman.
I chose that it was a man.
Of course you did.
You do it. We'll give you a little spanking with them.
Okay.
Hey.
Hi.
What's up? I haven't seen Heather since the drag brunch. I'm sure she's here for round 2.
I've been to like maybe 4 meetings in the past month.
Well, why haven't you finished the work? What the hell is your biggest fear with this? He seriously just needs to let go and stop being a baby about it.
Hello. To where?
I mean, clearly, got the boss here. But with the DQ sauce and cost chicken strip basket, I'm the sauce boss. It's my choice of honey barbecue or sweet and tangy sesame glaze.
I'm close.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
DQ. Happy tastes good. New CoverGirl Clean Fresh Skin Milk. A vegan foundation. Formulated without formaldehydes, phthalates, parabens, sulfates, and talc. Giving me a healthy, natural look that says, this is me. Clean, fresh skin milk. From easy, breezy, beautiful CoverGirl. Goodbye, Fry.
Goodbye, Fred.
We're just hungry.
Cold Revolution 360 with continuous clean. Stays clean 5 times longer.
It's okay, Dad.
Only from Kohler.
The Bissell Crosswave Cordless Max lets you vacuum and wash your floors at the same time. Dry messes, wet messes. It even freshens area rugs. And when you buy Bissell, you help save homeless pets. To learn more, go to BissellCrosswave.com.
I'm Phil Mickelson. That's me, long before I had psoriatic arthritis. I've always been a go-getter and kind of competitive. Flash forward, then psoriatic arthritis started getting the better of me, and my doctor said my joint pain could mean permanent joint damage. And Emerald helps relieve joint pain, helps stop that joint damage, plus helps skin get clearer. Ask about Emerald so you can get back to being your true self.
Emerald may lower your ability to fight infections. Serious, sometimes fatal events, including infections, tuberculosis, lymphoma, other cancers, nervous system and blood disorders, and allergic reactions have occurred. Tell your doctor if you've been someplace where fungal infections are common, or if you're prone to infections, have cuts or sores, have had hepatitis B, have been treated for heart failure, or if you have persistent fever, bruising, bleeding, or paleness. Don't start Enbrel if you have an infection like the flu.
Visit Emerald.com to see how your joint damage could progress.
Enbrel, FDA approved for over 17 years. Add some wow to weekend breakfast with Nutella. Nutella goes with pancakes. And sleeping in. With waffles. And smiles. Wake up to wow with Nutella.
Hello, I saw you move in and I wanted to welcome you to the neighborhood with some homemade biscuits.
Oh, that's so nice.
And a little tip, Geico could help you save on homeowners insurance.
Oh.
Cookies.
Biscuits.
A little nutmeg in there?
Oh, it's my mum's secret recipe.
You can tell me.
It's a secret.
Is it cinnamon?
It's my mum's secret recipe.
Call Geico and see how easy saving on homeowners and condo insurance can be.
I'll come back for the plate.
If your mouth is made to amaze, let Philips Sonicare give its care a raise. Get healthier gums in 2 weeks, guaranteed. Give it Philips Sonicare. Next level clean, next level care. There's always a way to make life better. Philips Sonicare. You don't want to just live, you want to thrive. That's why Alive multivitamins give you more vitamins and minerals than leading brands. Plus, delivers a full complex of B vitamins to help convert food into energy. So every day, you're alive and thriving. Free.
That's right. Tax free is free. Free.
Little Caesar's delivery is the best thing since sliced bread. Sorry, sliced bread.
national chain. Club delivered pizza. Pizza.
This time of year it's tough just because everybody's tired.
Gotta get it done by the end of the week.
Sorry, get out of the way, go! All New Gold Rush, Friday at 8, followed by Dave Turin's Lost Live at 9 on Discovery and Discovery Go. 3 ordinary words will change lives in extraordinary ways. Extreme Makeover Home Edition, all new Sunday night at 9 on HGTV and HGTV Go.
We're standing in a parking lot. Chefs are buying total strangers' groceries. They're racing off to cook with whatever is in the bag.
I got a dog phone.
I'm into those. Season premiere. Supermarkets Day Camp, Tuesday, March 17th at 10.
What's up?
What's up?
What are you doing?
Just lying, lounging.
In the Queen City?
Yeah.
What's up?
Just calling to see if you've talked to mom and dad or.
Talked to Dad the other day.
You don't know you just had an MRI yesterday?
Oh, yeah. I heard about that.
He was like, oh, I've been dizzy having double vision. I was like, for how long? He's like, 3 weeks.
I was on the phone with my mom a few days ago, and she casually mentions that my dad is going in for an MRI, which that's the first I've ever heard about that. So obviously, I confronted my dad about it, and he acts like it's no big deal. And it makes me wonder what else he could be keeping from me.
Well, he told me that he had like a little spell in the shower, and he was like, it was like I had a mini seizure. So he was going to the doctor to get a referral to a neurologist.
See, this is what I'm talking about. I had no idea that my dad had this like shower incident, and if he's got like blurred vision, double vision, seizing and falling in the shower, like I'm sorry, that is completely unsafe and really scary. Did you know how mom like almost fell down the stairs?
She also told you to tell me about the bathtub too.
What about the bathtub?
She said, well, I got into the bathtub the other day and it was slippery and I almost fell. And I said, Mom, put a mat in there.
God. This is what I propose. What do you think about this? We tell them that they need to move down to the master bedroom, as God intended.
Ever since my mom's stroke, she's not ever really fully been back like herself. And I was counting on my dad to like be the really healthy one. And if he's not, then what is going on here? I think moving them downstairs would put them in a less vulnerable position, especially now that I'm in Charlotte an hour and a half away.
I don't mind broaching the subject, but I think we're going to get a big no.
Well, that's why we have to just be a united front and just be like, this is what we have decided, and I don't care.
Just go ahead and sell the house and put them in a home. Let's just do that.
Hunter, you're not there. You're not there. So just be on my side on this and let me sleep better at night knowing that they're not falling down the stairs.
All right. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to be with you on what we tell them. If they convince me otherwise with a well-thought-out argument, I don't know what I want to do this.
I feel really alone in this, and it's frustrating because I just want what is best for my parents. And I'm hoping that Hunter will come around to my side on this, because if something were to happen to my parents, I would never be able to forgive myself.
I need you to come down to Greensboro and help me.
All right, I'll come down and we'll figure this out like adults.
Okay. All right. Love you.
All right, love you too.
Bye.
What's up, man?
Hey,
How you doing?
what's up, man?
Good to see you.
That's not weird as
I just want to get you, man.
Oh, you're so right. David and I met in rehab 2 days apart. He got there 2 days before I did. You know, he's been very successful in his sobriety. He's got a career and a lady. So I'm excited to see if he has any words of encouragement for me.
What's going on with the home life? How's everything at home?
It's all over the place, man. I made a decision to stay in Greensboro for 2 years.
Yeah.
And then my living situation changed. You know my friend Whitney.
Yeah.
she moved to Charlotte and then started renting her house to someone else.
Okay.
So I had to go.
You had to move out.
Yeah, like in the meantime, I'm like staying at my folks' house and it sucks, man. I'm trying not to be annoyed with Whitney for kicking me out. Yeah, I don't know. It just kind of bugs me. Cuts deep. And it's hard to, work on recovery stuff when you're not settled somewhere. Been really trying to chase this comedy thing, or not even chase it, but just do it. Like trying to learn how to do it. One time after comedy class, I went to the grocery store and I was buying some bread or whatever, and it was like right by the beer aisle, and I was like, man, that sounds good right now, like a cold beer. And I called John to kind of, I don't know, pick his brain. He's like, dude, have you worked the steps? And I'm like, no, I haven't. Like, I haven't finished them. And he's like, well, there's your answer, man. So I follow a 12-step program. I've been sober for 2 years, but haven't completed the steps because I got hung up on step 8. Step 8 is making a list of all the folks I've wronged. Step 9 is making amends based on that list. I don't know, man. I'm just all over the place, man. I have meetings. When I get a sponsor, I find a reason not to like them or want to call them or that sort of thing. I've been to like maybe 4 meetings in the past month. Maybe.
Buddy is saying that he's not following the steps. I find this to be frustrating as far as from my point of view, because I've worked through it. I've seen the effects of it. I felt it. And he's got 1 foot in, 1 foot out, and he's just not fully committed, and he's only going to get half results from that whole thing. But why haven't you finished the work? What do you have to lose here?
Well, nothing, but there's some line in the sand somewhere where like it's hard for me to like get back into it.
Dude, I love you, but I hear a lot of excuses going on right now.
I mean, David's right. I've been making excuses. Every time I try to get serious about recovery, it feels like the universe deals me something that I can use as an excuse to kick the can down the road. So I just need to grind it out because I want to feel better.
What the hell is your biggest fear with this?
There's no fear. It's literally just dragging my feet because that's all I've ever done.
Because what?
Procrastination.
I think I know what his problem is. I think that he's got some defects going on as far as commitment and being lazy. It's just a simple fact. It's a survival technique to put up the walls and say, man, I don't want to do this. This is uncomfortable. He seriously just needs to let go and stop being a baby about it. I get the feeling that maybe that there's some unresolved things with people that you're trying to avoid.
Yeah, but there aren't though. Like that's what's confusing to me about the whole thing.
Buddy, I'll tell you this right now, is that I thought the same thing too. I mean, who do I need to make right to? That's the whole part of the process, is seeing how your parts play into everyone else's lives.
Yes, I have unsettled resentments with people in my life. I think I have a few conversations, make some amends. It's just a lot of work. And it just seems like a never-ending task. So it's intimidating. I just don't understand how I'm going to feel all that different. I just feel like I've gotten the gist.
I wish I could just put in my brain into your head.
And did you go into the 4 years to see your father knocked out cold?
I was not knocked out.
Dad, you were out for at least 20 seconds. Glenn Thor fell backwards, landed flat on his head, and I immediately called 911.
We had to stay there 12 hours.
With Metro by T-Mobile, you rule. Get 1 line of unlimited, just $40 when you switch. That's the best unlimited plan in wireless. And right now, get a free Samsung Galaxy A20. That's all you need to rule your day. It's a brand new morning for breakfast with the Jimmy Dean Delights Breadless Egg Wish. We got rid of the bread and replaced it with 2 egg frittatas for a protein packed start to your day.
And that is something else. Kind of makes you hungry, don't it? Little Caesar's delivery is the best thing since sliced bread. Sorry, sliced bread. Save $5 or more over other national chains on delivered pizza. Pizza.
Oh, hey, Mom.
Problem solved. You get me.
Oh,
This worked out beautifully. Red Baron, never fly solo.
Meet Jim. For Jim, comfort is king, which is why when it comes to his dentures, only new Polygrip Cushion and Comfort will do. The first and only formula with adaptive grip cushioning technology. Choose new Polygrip Cushion and Comfort.
Awaken your awesome with the invigorating coverage of the Delta Intuition 2-in-1 shower. See what Delta can do.
Uh-oh.
What?
I think I forgot to lock my Buick. Got it.
I bet you you can't make it in there.
I'm thinking sushi.
Alexa, ask Felix to start my SUV.
You can do that?
You can do that?
Yeah, the Buick.
Why?
At the heart of every Buick SUV is you. Find out why Buick is #1 in dealer sales and service satisfaction. Pay no interest for 72 months on most Buick SUV models. Plus current eligible GM owners get $750 purchase allowance.
Advancements in the medical field are happening all around us. And with FlexPath from Capella University, you can advance from RN to BSN in 9 months and under $10,000. Capella University. Don't just learn smarter.
Under 70 pounds, taking our puppy, my lack of impulse control is about to become your problem.
No, come on. I saw you eating poop earlier. My focus is on the road, and that's saving me cash with DriveWise.
Is it tough competing in a man's world? Maybe for the men. Lash Blast from CoverGirl. Mega volume in an instant. Lashes with up to 10 times volume. From easy, breezy, beautiful CoverGirl.
Carl and Alan, they're staying at the same hotel. But there's one big difference, the price. Carl found the hotel on his usual website, whereas Alan used Trivago to scan hotel deals from the major booking sites and save $30 a night. Hotel, Trivago.
Desperate homeowners, stock unsellable houses. Dynamic duo.
We throw our own money to make the changes to bring it to fire.
Unsellable houses. All new series tonight at 9 on HGTV and HGTV Go.
This is my soulmate.
She lives in the Philippines. Can't wait to meet her.
There was some red flags.
He can lead to his whole Instagram.
As far as I know, there's still a couple.
Before the 90 days, all new Sunday at 8 on TLC. I've flown a helicopter through the ancient ruins of Greece. I've sailed the intoxicating waters of the Mediterranean. And I have climbed to the top of the temple of the Himalayas. But that was in a pharmaceutical end. In real life, I'm a struggling actor. And state minimum car insurance from Safe Auto really fits my budget. So I really need to book this part.
Where do you think we're going?
Yes! McDonald's presents 250 reasons why the Metroplex deserves a break. Reason number 47, the traffic. No matter if you're on 35, 20, 30, the tollway, or 635, traffic is always crazy busy. Meet the 250 break menu. Choose from a double cheeseburger, hot and spicy McChicken, 6-piece McNuggets, or McChicken, each paired with small fries, and take a break, Metroplex. And level up your break with any size Dr. Pepper for just $1.
Chefs are buying total strangers' groceries, then racing off to cook with whatever is in the bag.
I got a dog on.
I'm into this. Season premiere, Supermarket Stakeout, Tuesday, March 17th at 10.
Well, howdy. So,
How's your eye?
I've had a ruptured blood vessel.
Look like that.
Yeah, don't look at it. I forgot to tell you that.
Well, when I went to the optometrist, he said that it'd go away in about a week or so.
Well.
What's up?
Hi, sweetie. Where have you been?
that right now?
Hunter and I have decided to fast track our talk with my parents about their health because things have escalated rapidly in the Thor household. They are literally falling apart in front of my very eyes.
When are you going to bring Chase back here to visit with us again?
Oh my God.
Yeah, I haven't even met this guy.
I think you should bring Chase over for dinner.
Oh my God. I met Chase once when we were over at Whitney's. I've been pleased with the interaction I've had with Chase, but I would like to spend more time and get to know him a little better.
How long are you saying? Are we doing this bedroom operation or what?
Doing this what?
Hunter and I discussed it. We talked about it. We decided we were moving you downstairs into the bedroom.
Oh,
No, I didn't decide that.
Yes, you did.
No, I said I would support you if that's something that they want to do, but if they were opposed to it, I'm not going to fight it.
I'm pissed because I brought this whole thing up with Hunter over the phone, and he said he was backing me on this, and now here we are in the living room, and Hunter's like, yeah, cool, let them do whatever they want. It is extremely frustrating because literally the only way to accomplish this is if we're a united front.
we are not ready to move downstairs.
They're not ready to move down there. I've been here. I've been watching them. They're not ready to move down there.
Did you hear what happened to Daddy?
Yeah. So?
Were you here when it sounded like an elephant hit the floor in the foyer?
Yeah.
And did you go into the foyer to see your father knocked out cold?
I was not knocked
Dad,
out.
you were out for at least 20 seconds.
No, I wasn't.
I went in there, he was this. Flat on his back.
He was just taking a rest.
I thought he was dead.
Sometimes you got to fall down the stairs.
The other night, my mom and I are sitting in the living room on the couch when we hear an enormous thud. We race into the foyer. Glenn Thor is laid out on his back, non-responsive. He was walking upstairs holding a salad and a drink and slipped, fell backwards, landed flat on his head, and I immediately called 911. You know what Dad said when the
He
paramedics
said it's
came?
okay. I'll be fine.
He was arguing,
Sure.
He didn't want to go, and I said, Dad, you have just fallen down an entire flight of stairs backwards and landed on your head. You're going to go to the hospital. And he goes, I can't go, Whitney, there's ranch on the walls. Because he was carrying up a salad. There was food flung everywhere. So now we've had 2 incidents on this staircase. First, my mom falls down the stairs, and then my dad tripping and falling, and I'm just over it. This is all the more reason why we need to move them downstairs into the master bedroom and away from the staircase to hell. If you want to come move home and have your mother fall down the stairs and have your father fall down the stairs.
I did that already. I moved back here and took Mom to physical therapy. I've done that
Okay, but
already.
you didn't see your father fall backwards down the stairs and land on
It
his back.
sounds like you guys are even now.
Yeah.
You looked after your mom. You saw me fall down the stairs.
And thank God I was here, because if I wasn't,
I was here too.
and I bought you your medical bracelet and you don't wear it.
Whitney is overreacting. We've had a few scares, but it's not been anything serious.
See, and if I hadn't been here, Mom, no, you know sometimes you can't work the phone.
I think I can do 911.
No, nobody supports that claim, clearly. Nobody is supporting that, Mom.
I think she can. When Whitney gets her mind made up on something, she's gonna push it a little faster than we're ready to do so. I think Babs and I are okay upstairs right now, but I appreciate her being concerned about our well-being.
I can't deal with this, Hunter.
Yeah.
Either you move home or we put them downstairs.
Listen, you are overreacting.
I am
Dad
not.
gets up every single day and goes to a full-time job still.
Which
Now
he shouldn't be
he's
doing.
into a pseudo nursing home in the
It's
back of
not
the house.
nursing home.
That's not going to happen.
It's a master bedroom that is very convenient
If
to the
they
kitchen.
decide they want to move downstairs, they will.
This is so
Until
stupid.
then, they're fine.
Until then, they'll just fall down the stairs. It's fine.
I didn't fall down the stairs.
Oh, God, here we go.
You sent
Mom?
me to the hospital, and we had to stay there 12 hours.
Mom, I feel like the canary in the coal mine in this situation because very real things are happening to our parents. And we're going to have to face it soon before something happens that we can't undo.
Where's all the beach in Charleston, man?
So I feel like it's all grass.
You look that way, you go that way, go that way.
It's really good reconnecting with David and my sober friends in Charleston. It's good to relate to people that know what I'm dealing with. I don't feel like I'm ready to go home yet. I just feel blocked and I'm dragging my feet with the whole thing. Basically, like, everything that's wrong with me is everyone else's fault. And I don't see the point in trying ever in life.
With all that situation that happened with Whitney, her operating as quickly as she did, is there some kind of animosity there? Is there some weirdness going on?
No, I thought there might have been, but we're all paid up. Like, yeah, back in the day, I owed her, like, while I was in rehab, I owed her money on factor rent and stuff.
So have you made an official amends to her?
No, I haven't done any stuff to do the nice stuff.
So you're saying that your closest friend and ally over the last however many years that you've known her?
Well, that's the thing, though. Like, I haven't had anybody teach me how to apologize to somebody, but I have.
Sure.
Made it right, you know?
Yeah.
The steps I have yet to complete, I haven't made a list of people I've harmed. I have not made amends to the people in said list. Making amends feels redundant because, like, I apologize when I do wrong. Like, I feel guilt readily. So I like to take care of that kind of as soon as possible. Say I was going to apologize to Whitney, like, what are the...
I mean, you would normally say something like, hey, I was wrong to do this. I cannot promise you that I'll not ever do it again.
Well, what good is the apology?
You're not saying that it's an apology, but to be able to sit there and say, I was wrong, it holds a different weight to it.
I definitely feel some resentments towards Whitney for the move recently. If we don't air it out, it could really be bad for my recovery as well as our friendship.
What are you going to do? I mean, are you going to say culture yourself and go to meetings, or what's your plan?
Try to get through the steps. I want to do it quickly this time, but I want to do it right, though.
How fast do you want to feel better? Nothing great in life has ever been done halfway. I mean, you're either in full 100% or nothing at all. I really do hope that Buddy takes my suggestion about righting his wrongs with Whitney. I believe that he's going to feel a whole lot better about their friendship after that does happen. If you make the commitment to do something, the only person stopping you from doing that is yourself.
Ryan's being flirtatious and it's making me a little nervous. I'm not a social person, so this kind of thing is not something I would really do.
I've never had to try this hard to force a conversation with a girl before. I mean, what's the problem? Do I smell?
We're standing in a parking lot. Chefs are buying total strangers' groceries. Then racing off the cliff with whatever is in the bag.
I got a dog on.
I'm into this. Season premiere. Supermarket Steakhouse, Tuesday, March 17th at 10.
My patients, I often see them have teeth sensitivity as well as gum issues. Does it worry me? Absolutely. They are both very much hand in hand. So you should really be focusing on both, and definitely at the same time. The new Sensodyne sensitivity and gum gives us a dual action effect that really takes care of both our teeth sensitivity as well as our gum issues. By brushing with Sensodyne sensitivity and gum at home, it's giving you the relief that you need and the control that you need to take care of your oral health. And it creates a healthier environment. There's no question it's something that I would recommend.
Little Caesar's delivery is the best thing since sliced bread. Sorry, sliced bread. Save $5 or more over other national chains on delivered pizza.
Pizza. This, allergy sufferers, is my favorite Zysol bedtime story. It's about the time when allergy symptoms ruined people's sleep and made them miserable all the next day. Oh, what relief they found taking Zysol at night. It worked while they slept and they woke refreshed for more productive days ahead. Zysol provides powerful relief. Plus, it lasts up to 6 times longer than Benadryl, works faster than Claritin, and on first dose provides the same relief as Zyrtec in a pill nearly half the size. So be wise all. Take Zysol at night.
The Bissell Crosswave Cordless Max lets you vacuum and wash your floors at the same time. Dry messes, wet messes. It even freshens area rugs. And when you buy Bissell, you help save homeless pets. To learn more, go to BissellCrosswave.com.
Have you ever wondered what the motorcade driver drives when they're not in a motorcade? This one drives a Volkswagen Passat.
When you take Align, you have the support of a probiotic and the gastroenterologist who developed it. Align naturally helps to soothe your occasional digestive upsets 24/7. So where you go, the pro goes. Go with Align, the pros in digestive health. Are you tired of clean clothes that just don't smell clean? What if your clothes could stay fresh for weeks? Now they can. Downy Unstoppables in-wash scent boosters keep your laundry smelling fresh way longer than detergent alone. Pour a cap of Downy Unstoppables into your washing machine before each load and enjoy fresher smelling laundry for up to 12 weeks. This towel has already been used and it still smells fresh. If you want laundry to smell fresh for weeks, make sure you have Downy Unstoppables in-wash scent boosters. Excuse me, we're kind of lost. Oh, no problem. You have a direct flight. Korean Direct, gate 2080. See you, thank you.
Sorry, I'm lost.
Hanoi Direct, gate 2060. Hi, help me. Yes, via Direct, gate 2030, right over.
TV that doesn't take you home is just kinda TV. Add a Direct TV International package. Don't just kinda TV, Direct TV.
Arrive in style. Stay in style. At the Bahamas' most elegant all-inclusive resort. With its own private offshore island adventure, which is a vacation of its own. Experience 10 world-class restaurants and drink to your heart's content. Sandals Royal Bahamian. Experience 2 vacations in one at the Bahamas' best resort. Call 1-800-SANDALS.
Kevin has such a weird way of touching food.
Kevin.
Thanks. All new. Worst Cooks in America. Sunday night at 9 on Food Network.
Oh, this little tongue. I feel like when people come over, I can't have a cat in my sink. That doesn't look very hygienic.
Babe, I don't think these guys really care about the cat being the same.
I don't want to do this. I really don't. I feel like I've never wanted to do anything less in my life.
Why? This is like a big intro.
Because it's weird to like open up your house to a bunch of people that you don't know.
Well, they know me.
Yeah, but they don't know me. It's just weird.
The housewarming party that Chase and Ryan are throwing at my place is about to start, and my anxiety is pretty high because I've had the same core group of friends for the last 20 years, and this party is going to be full of Chase and Ryan's friends who I don't know. Not now, Angie's on the counter.
You're fretting right now.
People are going to be like, who's this fat bitch with all these cats?
I don't think they're going to think that.
I'm definitely afraid that Ryan and Chase's friends may judge me, especially when they realize that I'm Chase's girlfriend. Typically, nobody looks at me and assumes that I'm anyone's girlfriend. Ollie, no, honey. Oh my God.
Kegs here?
Got a keg?
What kind of keg is that? You guys got the shrimp keg?
Shrimp keg.
Oh my gosh. Where do you want it?
I didn't know we were having a keg.
This is a good keg spot.
Yeah.
Wendy's house is just too nice, too fresh right now. We got to bring some people in here, spill some beers, maybe bring some small appliances. It's a housewarming party with the bros.
What's up? Nice purse.
Thank you.
How you doing?
Ryan has assured me that it's not going to be anything crazy. It's just going to be like a couple of friends. Hi. I'm with me. Nice to meet you. But that is not the case because 2 by 2, much like Noah's Ark, people keep filing in.
I think she says a flip cup up over here. That didn't take long.
Let's do this. Let's fire the keg up.
Okay, so the cat's going to be the referee.
Yeah.
Why are you excluding yourself from your own party?
I'm Can you let me live? It's like minute 4.
I know Whitney sometimes feels nervous that she might be judged for her weight, but all these people in here are very close to me. They're not going to be like that towards her. They're going to love her for who she is. I think when she gets maybe like 2 or 3 of those alcoholic seltzers in her, she'd be ready to throw down.
Oh my God! Thank God. Hello. Finally, someone that I know. Are you in shapewear? No. I invited Todd and Heather because I wanted to make good on my promise to include my Greensboro friends in my Charlotte life, but I'm not sure how I feel about throwing Heather and Ryan together again. But I'm still relieved that she and Todd are here because it's nice to see some familiar faces in an unfamiliar crowd.
Hey.
Hi.
What's up? Is it food?
It's some food. Some food it's not a lot of food.
I'm glad to see Heather here. I haven't seen her since the drag brunch.
Oh.
I'm sure she's here for round 2.
I like playing over all these people.
Yes.
I feel like a geriatric.
I haven't seen Ryan since our super embarrassing, extremely public makeout session, so I'm really not sure how to act around him.
Are you guys ready? Thanks.
Can we get like a little time title? Can we see like a third team? The losers out?
Yeah, you got 5? You got 5?
Yes, Todd and Heather are my 2 team.
1, 2, 3.
3 team.
4, 5. Okay, you're our 5th.
Alright.
Ryan wants me to play flip cup, which I've never done in my entire life, and really don't want to do for the first time around a bunch of strangers.
Do it easy. I'm just practicing.
I feel like that Heather wants to be here at the party, but she really wants to be anywhere else in the entire universe.
I am dominating this game. I don't know why I was ever intimidated by this party because the only person giving me a run for my money is my man.
Let's go. I'm glad Whitney's inner frat bro has finally decided to show up. I know it's just a matter of time before she'd click into beast mode. She just needed to allow herself to have a good time.
Ryan's being flirtatious and it's making me a little nervous. Honestly, I don't know how I'm supposed to react to this, so I'm kind of just not reacting.
TV probably.
That's like 5. 7. So,
Yeah.
that is 7.
No. Like I hang out and sit on the couch.
I've never had to try this hard to force a conversation with a girl before. I mean, what's the problem? Do I smell? Why did you even come to this party if you don't want to talk to me and have fun? We could have just had a pizza and seltzer delivered to your house.
Also, it doesn't look like Ryan is getting too far with Heather, and secretly I am relieved because I did not think that the 2 of them together was a good idea.
My throat was dipped out.
We're standing in a parking lot. Chefs are buying total strangers' groceries and racing off to cook with whatever is in the bag.
I got a dog one.
I'm in the season premiere. Supermarkets Day After Tuesday, March 17th at 10.
Little Caesars delivery is the best thing since sliced bread. Sorry, sliced bread. Save $5 or more over other national chains on delivered pizza. Pizza.
New CoverGirl Clean Fresh Skin Milk, a vegan foundation formulated without formaldehyde, phthalates, parabens, sulfates, and talc, giving me a healthy, natural look that says, "This is me." Clean Fresh Skin Milk from Easy Breezy Beautiful CoverGirl.
Add some wow to weekend breakfast with Nutella. Nutella goes with pancakes and sleeping in with waffles and smiles. Wake up to wow with Nutella.
I'm clearly not the boss here, but with the DQ sauce to toss chicken strip basket, I'm the sauce boss. It's my choice of honey barbecue or sweet and tangy sesame glaze.
I'm close.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
DQ. Happy tastes good. If your mouth is made to amaze, let Philips Sonicare give its care a raise. Get healthier gums in 2 weeks, guaranteed. Give it Philips Sonicare. Next level clean, next level care. There's always a way to make life better. Philips Sonicare.
That just sounded boring. Comfort, no photos, please. Bye-bye, Liz. Hello, delicious.
Rich, creamy, 100% real cheese with many melons. Snack time is saved.
Say that. Goodbye, Fry. We're just hungry.
Kohler Revolution 360 with continuous clean. Stays clean 5 times longer.
It's okay, Dad.
Only from Kohler.
Hello. I saw you move in, and I wanted to welcome you to the neighborhood with some homemade biscuits.
Oh, that's so nice.
And a little tip, Geico could help you save on homeowners insurance.
Cookies.
Biscuits.
A little nutmeg in there?
Oh, it's my mum's secret recipe.
You can tell me.
It's a secret.
Is it cinnamon?
It's my mum's secret recipe.
Call Geico and see how easy saving on homeowners and condo insurance can be.
I'll come back to the plate.
Introducing the next generation bonus spray mop for hardwood floors, featuring a refillable cartridge that clicks into place. The Boner Mop features an extra large mop base for faster cleaning, and there's a secondary grip for easier scrubbing. Bona for simply beautiful floors.
Attention. The Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services has officially authorized new benefits that Medicare Advantage plans may include. To get the benefits you deserve, you can call the Medicare Coverage Helpline.
Hi, I'm Joe Name. If you're on Medicare, this is important information. I called the Medicare Coverage Helpline and they instantly looked up my coverage. In this one simple call, they offer to enroll me in a plan that includes rides to medical appointments, private home aids, doctors and nurses' visits by telephone, and even home-delivered meals. The plan also includes dental, vision, hearing, and prescription drug coverage, all at no additional cost.
Don't delay. Call to see if the new benefits are available in your area.
Call the number on your screen now. It's free.
Call 1-800-989-3300. That's 1-800-989-3300 now.
Musa, take his advice. I'm out to help novice flippers make more money. Pay the price.
How do I fix this?
All new series, Flipping 101, Thursday, March 5th at 9 on HGTV and HGTV Go.
Hey, free cups.
Making hand gestures. What do you need?
He wants the ball. I said.
Can you answer me?
I was just talking about real important things. Are aliens real or not?
They are not.
What drugs did you take?
I feel like it's a legitimate question. You believe in married adults?
Go on in.
I gotta go outside for a second. Hey. Before Buddy left for Charleston, he told me that he was feeling a little squirrely, and seeing my phone ring makes me think that something is wrong. What's going on?
Still in Charleston. I was talking about my buddy David. You probably remember me talking about him.
Yeah. Your sober friend?
Yeah, the guy in Indiana.
Yeah.
We decided I'm going to stay down here and finish working the steps.
It kind of worries me that Buddy is staying longer in Charleston. Like, it sounds like things are much worse than what he initially described to me.
Are you saying that you're tonight at her place?
I wasn't invited to stay, so I'm just going to...
Why not? Buddy stays here all the time. He's always around.
What's wrong with that? You have a problem with that?
She's dating my best friend, but get out of here. Huh?
Let's get it straight. They didn't date.
You jealous?
He's my ex-boyfriend.
I was talking about Whitney dating Chase, not Whitney dating Buddy. I think Heather maybe just heard what she wanted to hear. I'm not really sure how she got that confused. Either way, she got real defensive.
They had like an encounter, but just once. That was it.
It's your ex.
You're growing my life.
Why? How?
He had a health connection that I didn't know about. Our entire relationship. He was doing that behind my back. I didn't know. I would have helped him if I'd known. This is my first serious relationship after my divorce.
Buddy. It's a party.
Okay. And then, very suddenly out of nowhere, South, I'm still sort of overcoming all of the just grief and sadness and loneliness. It's been really rough.
Heather loves Buddy. I think Heather still loves Buddy based on this conversation. And I'm not going to waste my time on a girl that is in love with somebody else. I feel you. Sorry that happened to you.
No, it's okay. I mean,
There's something I really need to talk to you about. We should have a sit down just to iron out like any wrongdoings and things in the past. We should have a chat. So I know there's like a proper way to appropriately apologize.
To who and for what?
Demands to you.
Bear, if you feel like you need to make amends to me as like part of the program and whatever, then I'm not going to take that away from you. But in life, you have no amends to make to me. I love you dearly.
I understand, but that's just part of it.
I don't know what Buddy feels like he needs to make amends for. Like, it's possible he wants to bring up what happened between us after we hooked up, because I feel like that's the only thing that I can think of that's been left unsaid between us. I'm probably not even interpreting all of this properly, but I'm definitely interested and anxious to know what Buddy has to say to me that he can't say over the phone. So that was Buddy calling, huh? That's why she went outside.
Her shadow.
Is that what you call him?
Whitney and Buddy known each other for a long time. It's turned from friendship to codependency. I think it's time to set him free.
I was really interested. What's going on? I don't know. I'm just learning. I don't know anything. Yeah, I mean, even if it's water under the bridge, it's good just to kind of hear it out.
I know Chase is angry at me for talking to Buddy right now, but Buddy is my good friend and he needs me. Okay, well, we'll talk, Boo Bear. I love you very much.
I love you too very much.
Once again, I feel like I'm put in a position to choose between my boyfriend and my best friend, and I don't know how I'm supposed to maintain both of these relationships when they can't coexist. Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
At what point do you sacrifice your best friend for the person you're in love with? Next time on My Big Fat Fabulous Life, I feel like I love Chase.
You love him? Have you told him?
No. If he doesn't feel the same way I do, I would be crushed.
So are you pretty serious with Whitney? You're moving a little too fast now.
Why would my dad do it? I would have crawled a hole and died. Sean and his wife are very skilled Olympic weightlifting coaches.
We're looking at doing the North Carolina State Championships, okay?
Ow! I have no idea what I'm getting myself into. Oh. Get in there! Previously on My Big Fat Fabulous Life. This is my boyfriend, Chase.
Boyfriend, hi Chase.
I feel like this is the first boyfriend I've had in a very long time. I just
feel so happy.
Glenn, nice to meet you, Glenn. Chase, nice to meet you.
I think you should bring Chase over for dinner.
Oh my God. I would like to spend more time with Chase and get to know him a little better.
It's feeling like down and weird and squirrely. Man, it'd be nice just to have a beer. I'm going down to Charleston to see my buddy David.
Our closest friend. Have you made an official amends to her?
No, I haven't done any stuff.
How fast do you want to feel better? Let's go.
I gotta go outside for a second. Hey!
There's something I really need to talk to you about.
So that was Bunny calling. That's why she went outside.
It's turned from friendship to codependency.
What's going on out here?
I think it's time to set him free.
At what point do you sacrifice your best friend for the person you're in love with? And coming up,
So I have a guy. He's in Charlotte, and he specifically coaches Olympic weightlifting.
are you breaking up with me?
Whitney meets Sean and his wife Taylor.
Sean is like a 3-time national champion and a record holder in Ireland. Like, he is legit. I feel like I love Chase.
You love him. Have you told him?
No. If he doesn't feel the same way I do, I would be crushed.
So are you pretty serious with Whitney?
You're moving a little too fast now.
Why would my dad do it? I would have crawled a hole and
Clean up a little.
Here's your coffee.
Ryan and Chase threw me a housewarming party last night with all their bros, and I am paying for it. As is my previously beautiful townhouse.
Oh my God, look at it. I'm sure Ryan did this.
Woke up and fellas.
This party was definitely unlike any other that I have attended in a long time.
Ew, you want to take the pizza out of the sink? And that?
This townhouse is disgusting, and it smells like beer and regret.
Babe?
I'm loading the trash bags too.
No, why is my... I gotta get my life. I gotta go lift with Jessica.
Today?
Yeah.
Good luck with that.
I need to focus on all my training.
We'll just put a freaking plate of pizza crust over there. It's nice.
I have some lofty goals ahead of me. I can't drink and ever again.
I think once you get through your competition, we should have another party.
I am 35. I'm not some young bro who can just pop back up from the dead, the day after a bender and go about my life. I am trying to get ready for this Olympic weightlifting competition, and this kind of lifestyle is only going to slow me down.
In a couple days, I like taking out the date.
I'm your girlfriend. You don't have to. You don't have to ask to take me on a date.
Well, it's not as far as what you're doing, but it's a little far away.
Oh, it's like a mini trip.
It's out of the city, yeah.
Out of the city?
Yeah.
Where?
That's a surprise.
What does it involve?
It involves me and you.
It's really sweet that Chase still formally asks me on dates. I think it's because Chase lives in Wilmington, which is 3.5 hours away, so he wants to make the most out of the time that we do have together. Chase and I have only been dating a few months, and at this point, the distance between Chase and I has not been an issue. I feel like it's enough and it's new, but at some point we would need to obviously live in the same city.
You gonna cook the dinner?
Yeah.
My parents' house, I mean.
Oh.
You will be like, oh.
I do want to. I'm just nervous. I mean, I can be nervous. I still want to.
I totally get that Chase is a little nervous to meet my parents for dinner because my mom and dad have met Chase briefly in passing, but they didn't really even have a conversation. I mean, they don't know him at all. But I drove across state lines to meet his family, so I feel like he can definitely come up for a dinner with my parents.
Nap it up.
What if I nap and you put stuff away?
What, right now?
Yeah.
I don't feel great. I mean,
Please. I played flip cup and broed out for hours.
But there was a little time where you left and you're on the phone with Buddy in the middle of the party. It's out there.
For 2 minutes.
I get that Buddy's a close friend of Whitney's, but his issues are his issues, not hers.
Oh my God. Please clean the table, please.
I know that Chase is feeling threatened by Buddy. Like, it's a problem that keeps resurfacing for us. But I don't know how to balance my friendship with Buddy with my relationship with Chase. And if I mess this up, I could lose him. Let's just do some calf overs and get your chest and arms opened up. We'll do a little bit of skill work today, but mostly we're just going to do strength training. But also something I want to talk to you about. So I know that you're a little nervous about this competition, the weightlifting competition. I know you're nervous about it. There's, no getting around that. So I think to help alleviate some of that, I have a guy. He's in Charlotte, and he specifically coaches Olympic weightlifting.
Oh my guys.
Well, he's got a wife too, but I know that they're both lifters. Are you breaking up with me? I'm not. No. Whitney, it would be unfair for me to talk you into doing this weightlifting competition and not preparing you for it. But since I can't be there as often, and also I think the skill work is where you lack, and it's gonna require you to do it like daily, like very consistently. So I'm gonna come down to Charlotte. I want you to come to the gym with me and just meet Sean and his wife. They have experience with heavier weightlifters, and they know what they're doing. I mean, their credentials are pretty sky high. So
it's literally like a relationship. Like when somebody breaks up with you and you're like, oh my God, I have to explain all this to somebody like new.
I will explain all this to him. He will know everything about you that he needs to know when you walk in the door. How about that?
Okay.
Super excited. Yeah, whatever. All right, so let's keep lifting. Your arms pretty warm, relatively. All right.
I'm going to trust that Jessica knows the kind of trainer that I need to get ready for this competition.
This looks large. Yeah, they're just 15.
Oh, boy. But Jessica and I have such a close relationship, and the thought of starting over with someone else now feels a little bit like a nightmare.
See, that's way easier than you thought. Good. So 2 more. That's fine. Yeah, that weight was really easy. We're gonna go up a little bit.
We had this party with like Chase and Ryan and like bros.
Okay.
And they drink so much more. You know, I used to drink. No, I used to be, but
right.
Not anymore. But Lord, I drank, ate so much gross food. I feel fat.
Well, you're probably just bloated because of all the crap you got in your body right now.
Which obviously I'm fat, but I don't always feel like I feel fatter than I.
That's called bloated.
Yeah.
It's called bloated. Yeah. Chase and Ryan though, they're always like, everything's like, let's get a drink, let's get a drink, let's get a drink. Like everything's an opportunity to get a drink, but I'm like, why? I don't know. I'm not gonna blame Chase and Ryan. She's a grown woman. But even Ryan should know that if you're training for some kind of physical event, alcohol shouldn't be part of the training process. And I hope they knock it off, remember, out of respect.
Twice as hard, more explosion, upward movement. This is hard today.
Well, your shoulders are tired. Good. Much better. If I want any serious chance of pursuing Olympic weightlifting and competing in it, then I've really got to clean up my act. Good. These are getting easier. 2, 1 more.
No more drinking, no partying with the bros on the weekends. Like, there's no point in me doing this competition if I'm just going to shoot myself in the foot and not be my best.
Arms up fast. There you go. Good. 1 more. Right. Nice work. Those are good.
Is it for you? It's been a while since Whitney has brought a man home to meet the family.
So we're moving in together now?
No, I'm just saying.
This is a hypothetical.
I don't think I would move in with somebody without being engaged. I know Chase and I are going to have this conversation at some point, but we don't have to do it in front of my entire family.
If you looked at America like a bird, and that was all you knew, would you really understand it with just our point of view? We've got a different way to look at it from right here on the ground. We don't just see United States, we see United Talents. We're grateful for what you bring and all the sparks you show.
in the thousands of towns that we get to call home.
I love my babysitter. She laughs when I burp. We got it from care.com.
Go to care.com for great babysitters and nannies with profiles, reviews, and more. It costs less than you think, and we even make it easy to pay. Care.com.
We made USAA insurance for members like Kate, a former Army medic, made it the flexibility to handle whatever Monday has in store and tackle 4 things at once. So when her car got hit, she didn't worry. She simply filed a claim on her USAA app and said,
I've got this.
USAA insurance made the way Kate needs it easy. She can even pick her payment plan, so it's easy on her budget and her life. USAA. What you're made of, we're made for.
Shouldn't you pay less when you use less data? Now you can, because Xfinity Mobile gives you more flexible data. You can choose to share data between lines, mix with unlimited, or switch it up at any time. All on the most reliable wireless network, which means you can save money without compromising on coverage. Get more flexible data, the most reliable network, and more savings. Plus, get $300 off when you buy a new Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra. That's simple, easy, awesome. Call, click, or visit a store today.
When smartphones are expensive, the family has to share one. Step up with Boost Mobile and get 4 phones for free. Switch to Boost Mobile and get 4 lines for $25 per line with unlimited data and 4 free Samsung Galaxy A20 phones, all on our super fast network.
Free.
That's right. TurboTax free is free. Free. Carl and Alan have a lot in common. They're staying at the same hotel with the same outdoor space, the same pool, the same hotel experience. But there's one big difference: the price. You see, Carl found the hotel on his usual website, whereas Alan used Trivago to scan hotel deals from the major booking sites and save $30 a night. Carl will try Trivago next time. Hotel Trivago.
I'm ready to marry America.
Kevin has such a weird way of touching food.
Kevin, welcome to Home Care.
Thanks.
All new, Worst Cooks in America, Sunday night at 9 on Food Network.
Tarek Alusa, take his advice.
I'm out to help novice flippers make more money.
Pay the price.
How do I fix this?
All new series, Flipping 101, Thursday, March 5th at 9 on HGTV and HGTV Go.
I can smell this place whenever I'm out there.
All my candles.
What is glasses?
I have a prescription now. I can't see.
How cute! Oh my god!
You like it?
I feel like we're in a baby shower. No one has seen Tal's new place in Greensboro yet, and now that he's settled, he's invited us all over for a little soiree.
I really may have gone a little overboard here, but this is the first time I've had company. Y'all are my first group of people to come over.
They look like little cheeseburgers.
Macaroons.
Oh!
They're fancy.
He is so adorable in his swanky little condo. What a vibe!
This is it. I feel like this is my first adult place. I've got plenty of sheets, plenty of towels. I come spend the night.
He's got coffee going and a sensible dessert spread. Living like a golden girl. This is very different than what I just did yesterday.
What did you do yesterday?
I had a bro party.
And why wasn't I invited?
It was red Solo cups, pizza, and wings, and Ryan crushing beer cans with his teeth.
Is that your scene now?
No.
Is that who you've become?
It's not.
Well, I feel like sometimes I don't even know who Whitney is now that she moved to Charlotte and joined this bro crew.
Hi.
Welcome.
Thank you.
She was acting like she was in college, at a frat party last night, and I'm like, you're 35. Oh, it's both of you. Well,
want to work out, get up here, okay? Me too. I like that elevator.
High ceilings. No, I got a full spread. Come and make a plate. So Todd, you've seen me through a lot of different places. Do you like this? Does it pass?
It's better than your dorm at Elon where you live when you're 25. When are we all going to convene again? Like, maybe back in Charlotte?
There's one of you in Charlotte, and like 1, 2, 3, 4 at least, depending on who you want to count, in Greensboro. The trip we all took to Charlotte was super fun, but it's hard enough to get us all in one place, even when we're in the same city. I don't see us getting together in Charlotte very often. It's an hour and a half away. If Whitney would just come home, this wouldn't be an issue. The gang could all be together again.
Does Chase care where you live?
We haven't really talked about it, but I have never even been to Wilmington, and I feel like if this continues, I think he's going to have to move to Charlotte. Or
Greensboro's closer to Wilmington, isn't it?
Yeah, but still, I mean, I feel like, we used to be in the same place, and I'm definitely not moving to Wilmington, so. Chase lives in Wilmington, which is 3.5 hours away from where I am in Charlotte, and it's a drain on a relationship to be long distance like that. Like, if we're going to move forward as a couple, I don't know how we can if we don't live closer at some point. I don't even know how to really progress to, like, because I feel like I love him.
You love him? Have you told him?
No.
Has he told you?
No. But I think that I'm almost ready to tell him. I can't pinpoint an exact moment that I knew that I loved Chase, but for me, I just knew that I had stopped myself from saying it the past couple weeks. I wanted to be like, okay, bye, love. So I feel like telling him I love him is a good way to show him that he's my priority romantically and not Buddy.
Do you feel like he wants to say it and hasn't? Do you get that vibe?
Well, sometimes when you feel a way, it's hard to understand that they might not feel the same way.
He seems like he's sensitive.
He's a very sensitive bro. He actually got really mad when Buddy called me at the party. He came out a couple times like, what are you doing? Who are you talking to? He knew I was talking about. He's like,
what did Buddy say?
He went to Charleston to meet with one of his other recovery friends who he was in the sober living house with to work his steps. Mm-hmm. And he said he was feeling squirrely and stuff. But he said yeah, I started to think maybe I could have a beer. And I was like, oh no.
So he's not going to do that. As far as
I know, no.
But he's thinking about it.
I think it's a good sign that he's actually willing to put some effort into his recovery now. Yes. Maybe he recognized, I'm thinking about taking a drink, so I better do something to avoid that.
Right. I think that's where he's at. Hearing Buddy say that he's thought about drinking again is terrifying. And I know that he said he was going to stay longer in Charleston to work on his recovery. And I just really hope that he gets all the help that he needs, because it would be so unfortunate to have come this far and be sober for this long and then relapse.
Where, Mom? I'm at the dining room, honey.
Are we eating?
Oh my God, oh, yeah. You're gonna have to help me pull some dishes down.
No one appreciates a good dinner set like Babs, and with Chase finally coming over later in the week to meet my family, she has insisted that I help her bring out the china. I don't understand why. I've never even, this is for decoration. These are the nice pillows on the couch that sit there.
You sit on. Why do I have this? Because you haven't had time to steal it.
Mom, these are cute.
They will be yours one day soon.
Stop.
Well, one day.
You got any doctor's appointments coming up? How soon?
I do. It's another kidney.
What's wrong with your kidneys?
Well, we're hoping nothing.
My parents act like I'm over the top worrying about them, and it seems like every time I see them, there's a new issue. And my mom's diabetic, so anything with her kidneys could not be a really good sign. I need them to just take better care of themselves, but no, we don't talk about that. We just move old plates around. Do you need a kidney?
No. Oh, I've got something else.
You know what? What? When I get my personal training certification, I'll make you my first client.
You are going to be a personal trainer? Well, I'm just asking. Last time.
Hey guys, I'm back. Jalen went gone, so I am here to record him and play 1v1.
let's go.
Can help other people.
And yeah, we have been on for 2 hours, 25 minutes. But that's okay because, you know what? Jalen's a pussycat. So I'm going to beat him.
Here we go
What the
again.
freak?
If I take care of myself, she will cause a scene. If I can't take care of myself,
I'm going to win this one for y'all.
cause a scene.
Oh God, I just yelled my name. And you know that is not a good sign.
Charlotte to do this. The
So,
reason that we have all the nice china and glasses out is because we want to impress Chase.
I want to impress him, but I don't want to intimidate him. The
I got one kill that game and woo!
I feel like he's a little more casual country. Like when I met his family, we were in a yurt. You know, we ate at the coffee table. It was very casual.
I was not raised to feed a gentleman caller at the coffee table. Who does she think we are?
This is your opportunity to make a good impression, to get to know him better, but don't be crazy. See, and you're doing that thing, Mom. You're going to be crazy, and
I promise you, I will not be crazy.
I am trying to keep this man, Mom.
He probably likes crazy after being with you.
And I wonder where I would have gotten it from. I think she's so excited she's gone completely overboard. Chase is a regular guy. The last thing I want to happen is for him to feel like he doesn't fit in. Just play cool, okay? I'm taking these for mine.
No,
I'm taking these for mine. I'm taking these for mine.
No,
I like these.
I can't.
Mom, let me have these.
You want me to smack your tail? I'm going to pop your bottom. Whitney, I swear if you walk out of this house with those, it will be the last time that you walk in to walk out.
It's so nice out here.
Yeah.
I'm prepared to say, Chase, I love you, and for him to be like, what? We're just friends. Like, I mean, almost nothing would surprise me at this point in my life.
Charmin Ultra Soft.
Softer than ever. Charmin Ultra Soft is softer than ever, so it's harder to resist.
Okay, this is getting a little weird.
Enjoy the go with Charmin.
Chicago. Okay, so I'm magnificent.
I thought I was managing my moderate to severe Crohn's disease until I realized something was missing. Me. My symptoms were keeping me from really being there for my sisters. So I talked to my doctor and learned Humira is for people who still have symptoms of Crohn's disease after trying other medications. And the majority of people on Humira saw significant symptom relief, and many achieved remission in as little as 4 weeks.
Humira can lower your ability to fight infections. Serious fatal infections, including tuberculosis.
Hi guys, I'm back. It was 3 minutes. I'm sorry I kept y'all going.
Tell your doctor if you've been to areas where
But I will be doing a little
flu-like symptoms or sores. Don't start Humira if you have an infection.
painting, and let's get on.
With Humira, remission is possible.
Once upon a time, there was a dragon who never learned to fly.
This is a paintbrush, you dummy. It's not a makeup.
I'll teach you how to. But who will keep the fires lit and make sure my family is always warm? You will, said the bird. You're a mighty dragon. And soon
You know what's good about this? Your sign's pointing at my sign, so people are going to look at my sign.
Switch to progressive and
So,
you can save hundreds.
this right here
You know, like
is sand crystals, sand crystals, and it's glow in the dark. This hat is pussycat color. That's why it's called pussycat color. And yeah, goodbye pussycat color. Let's play one more round. If I win, I will donate $1 million in my next shot.
Keep your refund. You heard that right. Because now you can get the Samsung
No,
Galaxy
no,
S10
not that.
for
No,
$0
no.
a month when you switch. Yep, $0 a month. Plus Sprint's offering a 100% total satisfaction guarantee.
Because I have a stack
I think
full
the network and savings
of
are
nuts
great.
that I'm
Don't just
allergic
have to take my word for it. Try it out and see the savings for yourself. So, what are you waiting for? Switch today.
I don't know why I love you, but I do. I don't know why I cry so much.
Wow! I lost!
Everything your trip needs for everyone you love. Expedia.
We're standing in a parking lot. Chefs are buying total strangers' groceries, then racing off the cook with whatever is in the bag.
I got a dog roll. Not into this.
Season premiere. Supermarket Steakhouse, Tuesday, March 17th at 10.
This is my soulmate.
She lives in the Philippines. Can't wait to meet her.
There was some red flags.
He deleted his whole Instagram. As far as I know, there's still a couple.
Before the 90s,
Hey, yo.
all new Sunday at 8 on TLC.
Okay, if you guess what hand my thing is in, no, this tape is in, I will give you $1 million. Okay?
Music is everywhere. Instruments, however. That's the sound.
Okay. What hand is it in?
I've always used color as a
Not
way
this
to
one.
express myself. Rooms
Not
to
this
go,
one.
decorations,
That one! Ha 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 ha.
simple neutral tones create a different feel.
Funny.
Rooms to go has all these options, so be confident in your choices and have fun
Bandits
finding what complements your style. Timeless neutrals or a bolder palette to bring out the energy in the room. And the best part, you can do it all within budget. Are you ready to add some color to your world? Come see what's possible.
Will change lives. Extraordinary lives. Extreme Makeover Home Edition. On and Sunday night at 9 on HGTV and HGTV Go.
What place are you going for? Oh, something like 320 snatch, I think.